Hi and welcome back to the farmhouse. I am Deanne from Hummingbird Acres, and today we are going to talk all about how to make the garden a place that you want to spend all of your time. There is no reason to make your garden the conventional garden that we always think about, and we always just basically the standard garden. When you hear someone say, oh, I garden, and you think of all those nice little rows, everything neat and tidy. Your garden does not have to be like that. Your garden is a place for you to express your creativity and make it a place that you absolutely love and you want to spend your time there. The more time you spend in the garden, the bigger harvest you're going to get, because you are spending time, you're noticing problems, you're problem solving, coming up with ways to solve those problems, and you're picking the occasional weed that might pop up in your garden, making it so you have a bigger harvest and just a prettier garden. One of the first things to think about when you are creating a garden that you love is the layout. And there are so many different layouts that you can choose from, and the best way to start is to do a Google search or a Pinterest search and just type in garden layouts and start taking notes, get a notepad out, start taking notes of things that you like, things that you don't like, and then just start sketching. Over time, you will find a kind of a groove and a layout that you really love. The next thing you're going to want to do is you are going to want to make your garden space beautiful. And to do this, I suggest decorating. And the first thing you want to do is add some wind chimes. They are a great addition to any garden, but don't just stop there. If there are any lawn ornaments you like, maybe a gnome or a flamingo, or even just some pinwheels, all of that decorating makes your garden a beautiful place that you want to be in. I want to give you guys some more ideas for decorating. So this is a cattle panel arch. We have 2 of these in our garden, and once the beans and the cucumbers start growing up them, they are absolutely beautiful. So arches are another great way to decorate your garden. We do have a tutorial on how we make our cattle panel arches. I will link it below for you. So another great thing. Something else that we love to add to our garden are these native bee houses. They just add life and some color to the garden and are a great addition. And this thing, our weather vane, our hummingbird weather vane, is my pride and joy, and I absolutely love it. It doesn't function necessarily as a weather vane just because of where it is, but it is great decor. And no garden would be complete without a hummingbird feeder. This is one of many hummingbird feeders we have in our garden, and it encourages the hummingbirds and other pollinators as well, and we just absolutely love them. Some other things that you can include are birdhouses. This is the back of one of our birdhouses. And also flags, any flags that you have that you want to include. This is one of our small garden flags that we have, and we also have full-size flags in the other part of our garden. Many of us get into gardening because we want to be more sustainable, we want to provide healthy organic food for our families. So our main focus for gardening is the vegetables and the fruits that we get out of the garden. But I want to encourage you to not just grow the vegetables and not just grow the fruit. Grow the flowers as well. Growing the flowers is not only going to encourage pollinators in your garden, which will then encourage a bigger harvest, but growing the flowers just makes your garden lovely. And when it's lovely, it's going to woo you, and it's going to make you want to spend more time in your garden. So we plant lots of cut flowers. These are our ranunculuses that we are growing right now that are absolutely beautiful. They're almost all in bloom. But we also grow zinnias and cosmos and straw flowers and sunflowers, all that encourage the pollinators, but they also make a beautiful garden. My last tip for you in growing a beautiful garden that you want to spend time in is to add a chair or 2 or 3, or even to add a bench. Having a place to rest in your garden is amazing. It makes you sit back and think and reflect on your garden, reflect on your day. It's just a peaceful place for you to spend some time with nature, which is always great for your mental health and your overall health. So add a few chairs, add a stump here or there, just somewhere where you can sit and reflect in your garden. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me at the farmhouse today. If you want to see how we make our garden a lovely, enjoyable, reflective place, make sure that you head on over to Instagram to see pictures of our garden daily. And if you want to see more of our homesteading adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified the next time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for hanging out with us at the farmhouse, and we will talk to you soon.